So good morning sa lahat. Ito yung sa review natin. No? This video is about a review sa mga assignments na ginawa nyo. So far, dalawa pa lang yung nakakagawa. Hope na mag-submit nyo iba so that we can review your answers and para naman maano ma-adjust nyo yung strategies na gagawin nyo. So, I won't proceed to Soggy King unless everyone performs the SGC kasi may maiiwan. So, magbibigay na naman ako ulit ng panibagong assignment for SGC this week. So, kailangan lahat tayo pare-parehas, no? Meron tayong SGC live trade para at least kitang-kita ko na na-execute nyo yung SGC. So, for those na naka-execute ng SGC, continue improvising, continue improving your strategy, pati yung pag-determine ng mga support levels, resistance levels, kasi kailangan natin i-master to before we proceed to another to another strategy. Okay, this is the assignment, SGC live market trade. So meron kayong details dito on how you will create the SGC breakout plan. Okay, then ang recommended ko for testing this strategy is 0.01 lots or 0.5% risk lang. Okay, basahin nyo na lang tong details dito of the plan. For now, let's look into yung mga nag-submit ng assignments nila. Okay, first, ito yung result ng isa. Yeah, ito. Here, meron siyang high volume systems of 4 hour. So the overall trend identify niya as bearish. Yeah, gold was bearish for 3 days last week. 3 or 4 days last week. Then here, meron siyang consolidation na na-identify. All Asia momentum bearish push breaking the consolidation support. So ito yun before nag-London. Stop loss just above the week of the pullback. The pullback before the London session. Price pullback not breaking. So no week made high probability of breakout. So okay. Trailing stop loss as the price moved favorable to lessen risk until reaching break even. Alright. So target 40 to 50. Ito yung range na identify. So this is an SGC move. Yeah. Naka-Asian volume lang to. Okay. Okay, the target pips 40 to 50 achievable naman kasi Asian to London naman ito. So sa Asian volume. So this is one variation of SGC. Very nice played. Asian volume nga lang. So so naghintay ng push, na meron siyang push dito and then a pullback. And this is a very risky trade kasi nag-pullback siya during the Asian volume. Pero Asian din naman yung ginawa niyang support. Itong support na ginawa niya, resistance na nagawa niya is a solid resistance. Okay, nag-pull back, then went down. No? Price pullback, not breaking the consolidation. Typical SGC but on Asian. Okay, then naka-identify ng range dito. It's very good execution. Very minimal stop loss, tamang-tama lang sa volatility ng Asian. Unexpectedly, nag-break siya during the Asian volume. So, meron siyang trailing stop loss. So, tama yun. Mag-stop gain ka. So, once you achieve some pips, then stop gain. Alright, so next trade, dun tayo sa, ayan, ito yung plan. Okay, the plan is here. Okay, tingnan natin yung ginawang Okay. So the plan and ano to? Iba to Trade the buy stop. Okay. Hanapin muna natin. Alright, ito naman yung isa. Okay, meron ditong yeah. So this is the plan. Kita natin. So hindi siya na-execute since dito pa yung entry niya. So entry 2030.42, enter on New York or London session only. So ito maganda, 'di ba? Ang ganda to kasi nilagyan niya New York or London ka lang magi-entry. Alright, so na-identify niya merong volume push, resistance is broken. So may volume push daw dito after the New York, sabi ko nga, don't trust the Asian volume. So, nag-breakout si Asian, hindi siya nag-buy. Yung kanina na nakita natin, this is a bearish setup ng SGC dito. Dito naman is a bullish setup. So, ganun yon, ganun. So, gusto niya mag-bullish setup. Pero yung entry niya is 2030.42 and the entry should be on the New York or London. So, inantay niya sa New York or London. So, during the New York and London, makikita natin, ito yung London, ito yung New York, hindi umabot sa 2030.42 ang price. 'Di ba? So, dito siya nagplano, dito siya magi-entry. So, 2030.42 hindi umabot diyan. So, hindi na execute yung trade na ito. So, maganda yung plano niya since nilagyan niya dito ng pang-discipline. Hindi magi-entry once hindi nag-New York or hindi nag-London. Okay, so may na-identify siya dito na mga resistance zone and levels. So you can try to screenshot or i-post yung video tapos tingnan nyo yung mga na-identify niya ng mga levels. Right? Here, meron siyang criteria. The label, support resistance zone, nag-label daw siya ng support resistance zone. Number 2, check possible movement range by checking the left side of the chart. So, tingnan nyo yung left side. Then, number 3, price should consolidate in the resistance zone. So, kung may consolidation in the resistance zone, pwede. Spot a volume push, spot a pullback candle, it should not break the resistance zone. So, maganda ang maglagay kayo ng mga ganito, like criterias for your SGC. Kasi, once na meron kayong criteria, alam nyo na yung hahanapin nyo. So, enter when the next candle breaks the pullback candle, timing, London, and New York session only. So, it will build discipline, it will build tamang pag-iintay, tamang spotting of the trades. No, trade should not last for 1 day except if I have runner. So tamang-tama yung lahat ng trade na lumalagpas ng isang araw, yun yung medyo alanganin ka na kung manalo or hindi. So be very very specific, be very detailed about your trades. So sa isang trade mo, gagawa ka ng ganito. Ilagay mo yung criteria mo dyan. Then, eventually, kahit na hindi mag-play out yung plan mo, ito yung plan niya, initial plan, and the price went down, 'di ba? So, masaya ka pa rin kasi yung plano mo is here at the 2030.42 during New York and London. So, during New York and London, umangat siya pero hanggang 2029 hindi na hit yung 2030.42 because ito yung level na-identify niya as a breakout level for the price to continue pushing up. Pero hindi na break yan, so the price went down. Okay? So ito yung neto later days na yan. So ito yung pinaka-setup. So maganda to kahit na hindi nag-materialize yung trade, maganda pa rin dahil hindi na-hit ang level na na-identify. So it will build confidence na yung mga ginagawa ko palang levels, so parang ganun sa sarili nyo. Ginagawa ko palang levels are right, no? Because hindi na-hit yung level na to, and then hindi din nagtuloy-tuloy yung price doon. Hindi na-hit yung level na to, then tumuloy siya pababa. So that was a very good bullish setup. Hindi lang kasi overall trend nito is bearish. So, maisip natin, magbo-bullish na to. So, there are certain levels, kung ma-hit yun, is magbo-bullish siya. So, at least mabibuild yung confidence nyo na tama pala tong ginawa kong level. 'Di ba? Kahit hindi nag-material sa trade, you will see, ito yung level na to is solid nung pagka-identify ko nito. Dahil, hindi siya kinuha as nagkuhang trade tapos biglang bumagsak, hindi. Hinintay talaga, this is the level na significant talaga kasi kung na-hit yan, tuloy siya taas. Hindi siya na-hit dahil pababa pa siya, 'di ba? So that's maganda yung pagkagawa ng plano kahit na hindi siya nag-materialize. So hope everyone will do their assignments na sana I will take consideration na gagawa talaga. Seryosohin niyo yung pagte-trade since you're here and the mentoring. Lagyan niyo ng mga setup criteria so that we can see kung ano yung mga hinahanap ninyo. So, good luck everyone sa linggo na to. I hope to receive some of this one so that we can give feedbacks sa mga ginawa niyong mga trades. So good luck everyone. Have a nice weekend and have a profitable one.